What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we are fresh off of what was a great weekend of boxing. Shout out to Turkey. Shout out to Riyadh, man. That was a wonderful card. Every fight delivered, in my personal opinion. And I wanted to go ahead and speak on David Benavidez because, as you guys know, I was trying my dang on hardest to watch the fight. I tried buying the fight for whatever reason. It was saying my card was unable to process my card. I don't know if anybody else had this problem. I even created a new account. It just was not letting it just wouldn't process in my card for whatever reason. But I ended up watching it though. But I started doing a video as David Benavidez was speaking, and I didn't realize David Benavidez said this right here.
I'm really happy with this, and I just want to keep training hard. But I got some news for you guys. May 2nd, me versus Ramirez. I'm going up to cruiserweight to challenge for his title, so I'm excited for that.
Well, there you go. There's your answer right there. May 5th.
So first of all, I had to make sure because the lady said May 5th. He said May 2nd. You know, Cinco de Mayo is May 5th, but they celebrated the weekend before. So, if I'm not mistaken, it's May 5th. I think it's May 5th, but they celebrated. But the fight will be May 2nd, though. That Saturday, that first Saturday in May, Cinco de Mayo weekend or whatnot. And shout out to May. That's actually my oldest daughter's birthday, May 2nd. That was actually when Mayweather fought Pacquiao. That was So shout out to the tourists out there or whatnot. Y'all some stubborn people. But anyways, he's gonna be fighting Zordo Ramirez May 2nd. Now, I didn't realize this until I was on Facebook and I saw people like trying to laugh at him, talking about, oh, he's avoiding Bivol to fight Zordo and all this type of stuff, which is weird or whatever. But first and foremost, I want to give a major shout out to David Benavidez. How can you not like this dude, bro? Like, and that's a serious question. I'm not even being funny. How can you not like David Benavidez? Because my whole thing is this right here, bro. This dude literally has shown time and time again, he's not just finna sit around and wait for anybody. He wants the big fights. He deserves the big fights, but he's not gonna wait around for anybody. He showed that at 168 against Canelo Alvarez, right? Like, think about it like this, bro. Besides Canelo Alvarez himself, at 168, nobody had a better resume than David Benavidez, fighting the likes of Anthony Durrell. He fought Caleb Plant. He fought Demetrius Andrade, somebody that Canelo has been avoiding since 2014. You know what I'm saying? Fought David Lemieux, then fought David Morrell, then just fought Anthony Yard. Like, I mean, obviously David Morrell and Anthony Yard, that was at 175. But I'm just saying, the dude, think about it like this, bro. Nobody at 168 pounds did more than David Benavidez, and yet everybody still got to fight with Canelo Alvarez. Edgar Berlanga, he hasn't even been a world champion. He got to fight with Canelo Alvarez. Jaime Munguia ain't been a world champion since 154, so that was like 2019. He got to fight with Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Avni Yildirim, all these other guys, everybody got to fight with Canelo Alvarez, but nobody outside of the guys that had a title did anything, or even the guys that had a title. I mean, but you know, whatever. At that time, they did do more, or just enough. But nobody outside of those guys did more than David Benavidez, and they still got to fight with Canelo. And David Benavidez, the one person that we wanted to fight Canelo, didn't get to fight. He has to go through the most obstacles. That's by no coincidence. So what does David Benavidez do? David Benavidez says, forget it. I'm not finna sit around and wait on this dude. I'm finna move up and go to 175. Then the man gets to 175 and is willing to fight for a title and wants to fight for a title. He's mandatory for the WBC, and Dimitri Bivol, by no ducking, I don't think it was ducking, because anybody, first of all, let me just state this here. Anybody that fights Archer Better Beef 3 times is not ducking or Benavidez, but because he wants to honor his trilogy with Archer Better Beef, Dimitri Bivol says he doesn't want to fight David Benavidez, so he relinquished the title, and David Benavidez is now elevated to the 175-pound champion or whatnot. You can't, so to the person that was criticizing for the person that was criticizing David Benavidez over for not fighting for not fighting Dimitri Bivol and moving up to fight Zordo Ramirez, what is he supposed to do? Wait around? I mean, let's put this into perspective here, right? Wait, and then as a matter of fact, check this out. Pause. Before I even get to that, right? Before we even get to him getting the WBC title, he was in line to fight the winner of Dimitri Bivol and Archie Benavidez when they rematch. He was supposed to be guaranteed the winner. So what does he do? Instead of him just sitting around waiting, he could have took an easy, a tune-up fight or anything like that. What does he do? He fights David Morrell, a dangerous fighter, coming up to wait. So it's like, while he's in line to fight, Dimitri Bivol. Now, I mean, both of them came up in weight. Both of them had a fight at 175 before they fought each other. But still, how do you not like this dude? So it's like, what is he supposed to do? Dimitri Bivol is just coming off of an injury. I don't even know if him and Archie Benavidez was actually supposed to fight on the card this past Saturday. I don't know what happened with that. It just magically just erased, and nobody said anything. So, Dimitri Bivol coming off of an injury, coming off of a surgery. I don't know if he's going to fight Archie Benavidez first. It's no talks of them being in negotiation. So let's just say he takes a tune-up fight. Like, bro, possibly him and Archie Benavidez's trilogy won't be until like around this time next year. Why is David Benavidez going to sit around and wait on them? Well, he says, I got an opportunity to become a 3-division world champion, so I'm going to move up and fight Gordo Ramirez. Oh, I'm sorry, not Gordo. That's Teofimo in the amateurs. Zordo Ramirez. Do I think highly of Zordo? No, I don't. I think that first and foremost it's going to be different because I don't think David Benavidez has ever been in there with somebody that's that much bigger than him. I mean, I think Yard is bigger than him mass-wise, but Zordo is taller and bigger than him. Like, Zordo is a big dude, bro. I remember seeing them stand side by side with each other, and Zordo made Benavidez look small. Like, Zordo's a big dude. But do I think highly of Zordo? Absolutely not. I think he's decent. He was able to he's a 2-division champion. I don't think he had a belt at 175, but he's a 2-division champion. And he has the titles I think he unified. Actually, he unified at cruiserweight. So why would David Benavidez not move up there and fight dude? Why what's wrong with that? I don't see no problem with that. He's not gonna just sit around and wait around. David Benavidez is a big dude. He walks around over 200 plus. So what's the problem with him going up to fight dude? I see absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. I actually think that that's a commendable move for him. So for anybody that's criticizing David Benavidez for doing that, do yourself a favor and kick rocks and get from underneath Canelo's shadow, because that's the only people it is. The only people that don't like David Benavidez are the Canelo fanboys. I'm telling you that right now, because there's no way anybody out there right mind could see what Benavidez is doing and not appreciate the mindset of this guy, bro. This dude really wants to make a legacy for himself, and you have to appreciate that in a time where it seems like it just don't seem like too many people really want to make a good legacy for themselves. The only people that I feel like is trying to stamp a good legacy or is trying to make a good legacy and trying to take on the dangerous fights is besides David Benavidez, of course, David Benavidez, Devin Haney. And I wish anybody would try to debate me on that. Devin Haney is one of them. Shakur Stevenson, he's another one. You got guys like Erislandy Lara, who's always been trying to get the marquee fights, but it just never really has. Joseph Parker is another one. Those are the only like big names that's trying to solidify themselves and make actually like the dangerous fights. You know what I'm saying? That's actually trying to fight for them legacy. Like I don't really see. Bam Bam Rodriguez, and the other guy down there. His name slipped my mind. In a way. But besides them, I really don't see too many people just trying to Oh, and of course my dude Gary Antoine Russell. Can't forget my dude Gary Antoine Russell. Besides them, I don't really see too many people trying to make that happen. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?